Jesse Sky Lewis. This song goes out to anybody who had to hide themselves to love someone else. From your friends, family, or whoever. If you ever felt that need, you know this song. It's for you. I feel so unsure as I take your hand and lead you to the dance floor. And the music dies, something in your eyes calls to mind a silver screen and all those sad goodbyes. I'm never gonna dance again. This guilty feet have got no rhythm. Though it's easy to pretend, I know you're not fool. I should've known better than to cheat a friend and waste the chance that I've been given. So I'm never gonna dance again the way I dance with you. Time can never mend the careless whispers of a good friend. To the heart of mine, ignorance is kind. There's no comfort in the truth. Pain is all you'll find. I'm never gonna dance again. This guilty beat I've got no rhythm. Though it's easy to pretend, I know you're not fool. I should've known better than to cheat a friend and waste the chance that I've been given. So I'm never gonna dance again the way I dance with you. Tonight the music seems so loud. I wish that we could lose this crowd. Maybe it's better this way. We hurt each other with the things we wanna say. We could have lived this life forever. We could have lived this dance together. Now who's gonna dance with me? Please stay. Though it's easy to pretend, I know you're not fool. I should've known better. I should've known better. The way I dance with you. Help me out if you know this part. It goes. Let me hear it loud. One more time. right.
Thank you.
Nicely done. All right, so we will start with Aunt Betty this time. How about that? Since you rang his bell.
Yes, I did. I rang the bell. So yeah, okay. So let's be frank.
No,
Some of your
you're Aunt
highest,
Betty, not
some
Frank.
of your highest notes there, you're riding under the pitch. So you got to watch that. A little bit flat, and mostly like the highest note in a verse or in a phrase. That was the note, and it was consistent over and over again. You're just under the pitch. So you got to work on that a little bit. Sometimes that's an indication the song's a little too high for you, so you're reaching all the time. But that may not be the case. It just may be, awareness a little bit. I rang the bell because I always like listening to you. You have a very flexible kind of style to your voice. We can adapt it to some of these other styles that we're going to be throwing at you and stuff really easily. And I think that with a little bit of pointers, we can, there are some tremendous things that you can do. So that's why I hit my bell, because I thought it would be really fun to work with you on some of that stuff.
All right, Phyllis?
All right, Jesse. Oh, you sound great. You actually sound great. There's a few things. The pitch is something you want to work on. Everybody has their own dress style, so I feel you on you. You can only be you and do you. Great song selection. Love the song. I felt I heard you doing. I could hear you doing more with it. Everything kind of went kind of the same, but it's okay. You sounded great. Don't get me wrong. And your stage presence was okay. I think you can get out there a little bit more and just touch the audience a little bit more. Get with them a little bit more with your song. But you sounded great. Keep it going. Keep it moving. All right.
All right, James.
Well, Jesse, I'm not sure I agree with Phyllis on this. Why exactly did you choose that particular version of that song?
You can use the microphone, honey. It doesn't bite you. It's okay.
Yes, you can. You proved abundantly you know how to use a microphone.
We encourage you. We encourage you to use it. The microphone is your friend.
Well, I've always loved George Michael, and I like that song. But the rendition that I chose is by a band, Seether.
Yeah.
And because I sing a lot of rock, I related more to that version. So
That makes sense.
Okay, well, if I'm going to be brutally honest with you, I would have rather you had chosen the Michael George version. Yes, Michael, George. And only because of what I heard from you last week. I missed that silkiness that you have in your voice. I missed that R&B that you have in your voice. And I really think that version, so I don't know, I just felt like you were out of your element singing this rock version of this song. Again, that also came through with your stage presence. You didn't feel comfortable like you did last week. It didn't look comfortable.
All right, Michael.
I was this close to ringing, and I actually didn't because I thought Jimmy would. And I thought, because you're totally, all three songs you've done since the audition to today have been completely diverse. And I think you've done every single one great. I think you know who you are. And I have to go with Aunt Betty. I loved that rendition of the song. I kind of liked it, and I like the fact that you went out of a comfort zone that a lot of people are used to do something like that. And that shows me you're more interested in pushing the envelope and being an artist than just copying. And I really regret not doing this because I kind of want to do it now.
You can, actually, if you would like to.
I really think that you are a lot more talented than people even have a clue. I really believe
So,
that.
Michael, would you like to fight for him?
I could enjoy that.
Okay, so Michael and Aunt Betty, you two are going to fight it out right now. Tell Jesse Sky Lewis why he should pick you, Michael.
I'm always drawn to people that are really diverse. Not that I wouldn't like to have somebody that was a country singer and work with them and being a great country singer, but I love the challenge of working with someone that is so diverse that I learn a little bit as they learn. And you know, you belong on stage. Whether you pick Aunt Betty, whether you pick me, whatever, it's really obvious that you should be singing. And I would love the opportunity to work with you and see where we go with it. Seriously.
Okay, Aunt Betty.
Basically, what I would like to work with you on is a little bit different mic technique. I always like to work with people on dynamics. I pound on that a little bit. And I'll always try to stretch those to a bigger extreme. And basically, that's all I'm pitching. I think that you've got a lot going on, and I think that, you know, there's a couple of things that can be pointed to.
So, who are you going to pick, Jesse?
I like what the both of you said, and I really do take into account everything that you judge on and all your advice and everything. I'm gonna have to go with the diversity, so I'm going with Michael.
Okay. That means Michael Cagle, you have 2 contestants you're working with.